AdventistHealthNorthwest.org. That's AdventistHealthNW.org. You can get more information. And also, I want you to bring up what you're doing in your special event. Talk about that.
Yeah. The program of hospice is, of course, caring for the patient while they're dying, and then they die. And people think, well, then what happens to, the family?
Yeah. You miss people.
You do miss people, and we're their support.
Yeah.
We become very close to them. We stay with them for a year, 13 months.
13 months?
After their loved one dies.
Connected.
We stay connected for that period of time.
To the family. I can't believe that.
Because, when we promise to walk them through it, that includes the period of grieving.
Wow.
So, and we also offer grieving classes. We have an incredible bereavement counselor in our program. Her name is Deborah, and she's in charge of our holiday event, which is called Angels and Bows.
I love it.
And we have one of our angels.
We have show and tell here.
Yeah.
All right.
And
she is beautiful.
She's one of the angels that a family may donate a sum of money, and then she'll be put on the Christmas tree in honor of their loved one. And we have bows,
wonderful.
We have ornaments, we have all different beautiful trees, and they're in the hospital. And so we have these beautiful trees decorated with our angels and bows, and then we have an event in December that's called Angels and Bows, and our families come, and we are helping them through the holiday season. And we have a guest speaker that will speak to that. And we have music, and they serve fabulous desserts. But it's an opportunity for the families. The entire team comes. All of the hospice workers.
So they get to see you again.
So they get to see us again.
And hug you
and we get
again.
To see, and we get to see them again.
Lots of hugs.
So it's important for us to know that they're doing well.
Well, I think it's really important to tell people, not only are you doing a wonderful thing for yourself if you enroll in hospice, if you're in this kind of a situation, but you are giving an incredible gift to your loved ones. And even if they say, I don't know, it's okay either way. No, you need to give this gift to your loved ones, because a hospice team is going to care for them after, and they're going to be there for you during, and you're gonna be more comfortable where you can sit back and read to your grandkids and see. I know my mother was able to go to a play because she, boy, she had that oxygen going. She was, pain managed. Everything was wonderful. She went to a graduation and a play and Easter with us because of the wonderful care of hospice. She wouldn't have been there.
We've had, some of the goals that we've had patients request. I had one gentleman, he simply wanted to sit at his dinner table with his family one more time. And so we worked with him with the therapies and made it so that he was able to be in a chair for a duration, and he had his dinner with his family. We had another retired Air Force officer, was kind of a tough job.
Yeah.
And his biggest fear was that he would linger. And we promised him that, we don't hasten their death, but we don't prolong it either.
Well, I think that's important for people to know too. We don't want people to think hospice, I don't want to be connected to tubes and have everybody keep me alive when I'm...
Right.
Tell people that's not what you're about.
We don't do that. We don't do anything. What we do is we enhance their life while their disease takes a natural course.
Right.
So if we can offer them a therapy service that will get them walking for one more week, we offer it.
Right.
If massage therapy can take the place of a pain pill, we offer it. And so, we walk with them through this natural process of dying. We don't extend it, and we don't shorten it. And I think more people fear that we'll come in and give them a lot of medications and they'll die. That's not what we're about.
No, you're about listening to the person, and I remember, boy, they were right on top of it. They were just, and when my mom got a cold, they were like, boy, that antibiotic was right there, and everything. You just can't get oh, we're going to drop everything and listen to you from a doctor.
They just don't have the time.
10 minutes if you're lucky for your appointment. You guys come in and sit down and say, what can we do for you?
Yeah.
And take as long as you want to tell us. It's like, it's unbelievable.
And make me a cup of tea
is.
while
and
you're doing it.
Make me a cup of tea, sure.
Yeah.
Or they made their own, and they made their own sandwich. They, they were family. And this is the best kept secret, but it shouldn't be a secret.
No,
we don't want it to be a secret to everybody.
And if I had a soapbox to stand on, my soapbox would be that no one in this country should die with a known disease process without the services of hospice. They've earned it. It's here. It needs to be utilized. And from our perspective, from the team's perspective, it's an honor. You know, we are proud of what we do, but we are so humble to be allowed to be a part of someone's life at this time, to make a little bit of difference. You know, to see that they're comforted. And
I can tell. I can see it in your eyes. And I got to tell you, my personal viewpoint on this is, well, thank goodness I can still say it legally in Oregon. But I feel God calls people to do this line of work, and I'm so grateful. But I believe it happens for a reason. It happens because you do have a heart for it. And you are called for it, and people need to understand they're getting people that are called to do this.
Well,
and
when people ask me why, I mean, I used to deliver babies.
Really?
That's what I did before.
Gosh.
And so,
you're so diverse.
Yeah, it's very much the same experience.
Really?
You're bringing a life into this world, and you're helping a life go to the other.
And I think the key thing is both of them are orchestrated by God.
By God,
and
absolutely.
Like I said, thank goodness it's still legal to say that. But it is important to say that you are not your own, and there is a blessing in. Well,
if you ask hospice team that I work with why we're doing this, we feel that we didn't choose to work in hospice. We were chosen to work.
Oh, I love it. I'm so glad you said that.
And everything, if you look at your path, the path has been leading here. Even my helping babies be born
really
taught me things about family situations that I might not have had. And that, the baby being born or the person that's dying are not the one that's truly experiencing the birth or the death. It's the people that surround them.
That's so true.
So we need to make that memory a pleasant memory.
Oh, I love that.
We need to make it so that their mother's passing was a blessed event, not a frightful, painful,
and something that's going to haunt you for the rest of your life because you did the wrong thing.
And they can, and many times families will say, we would not have been able to do this without you. And that's true. We are able to offer them a service that helps them take care of their loved one.
I love that. And I just want to say to the people out there, I know we've got a short time left, these guys are the real deal. You see a lot of people coming across and saying they're all about compassion, we're all about what's good. No, this is the real deal. This is what really is love. This is really compassion. And I just want to say to people out there, if you are in this situation, you have upsetting diagnosis, or you know somebody that does, you have been given a terminal diagnosis, hospice is the real deal. It is the real love answer to your situation, and it is something, a gift you'll give yourself and your loved ones.
And if they need help getting on a program of hospice, they can call any of our hospices. I work for Adventist Hospice.
Okay, and we're going to put that website again and phone number on
and they can call us
screen.
and say, I have a diagnosis of cancer, my mother has a diagnosis of cancer. If they don't know how to ask their physician, we will help them.
I love it. So you guys will give people advice that aren't even enrolled with you.
Well, they can make their own referral, and then we take it from there.
So somebody doesn't need their doctor's permission to call you and get enrolled in your program.
Well, they need their, let's start. They can call us and ask for the program. Then what we do from that point is we call the physician and say.
And you'll take it from there.
We take it from there.
So they just need to call you.
Yes.
I love it.